too much? Is it too much to ask that you be all mine? I never was good at sharing. I'm just good at caring too much.
My studio is very, very dirty. It actually flooded. I'll show you a clip of that right now. You can see where the water came in. Oh my god. And that wall right there is starting to rot. It's a major bummer. Right now we are renting my house and it's beautiful. It's on the lake in the mountains. Couldn't ask for more, but my art studio is basically outside. This is a enclosed sunroom and it likes to sprinkle dinkle a little bit whenever heavy rains come, and we've gotten a lot of rain recently. Above me, like half of it is inside the house. Like it's just that there's the living room up there, but the other half is actually a deck right above me. So when it rains, it pours through the boards of the deck and it comes right down in here. We've tried to come up with some sort of apparatus that's alleviated this problem a little bit. So the thing that they came up with to try to stop this is to use this corrugated steel, I guess it is, and it sort of slopes down and runs to this gutter. Right here is a gutter system, and then the gutter meets in the middle of the room, and then all the water's supposed to go like down into there. But that's obviously not exactly what is occurring. I just wanted to bring you guys along with me to clean up the disaster that is this studio and sort of think about what I've done as far as flooring in here and think about if there's any other solutions. So this is kind of embarrassing, but you can see this room is a complete disaster. So first thing is first, that bag right there is full of Liquitex heavy body acrylics, and we need to get them all organized into my brand new cart that I've already kind of started using. And then there's even more acrylic happening right here that we need to get organized. I've had, oh my gosh, it's full of water. No! I've had this heavy body acrylic since I was 11 years old. And it still works. That's how good these are. Maybe I should have started from the back. Would have been wise. I don't know why I'm not listening to music right now. That's kind of sociopathic of me. See if I can straighten this out. It's the best thing about cleaning, you never know what you're gonna find. Little detail brushes. That's old. That's really, really old. Oh no! It's soaked. That's so gross. I got some new paper towels. These are not moldy or wet. They're perfectly dry. Shut up! I cut Rue's hair today. I feel like I'm gonna get served with papers. I think she's gonna sue me. By the way, one or two of you have disliked every single art-related video I've done, and I have a feeling it's like the same person. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't really affect me either way. Even if you dislike it, it still gives me engagement on that video. So I'm still making money, so I guess I should be thanking you right now, but I'm really just confused. So I have these. I have a million. I have a whole, hold on. I have a whole box of these candles that are in like all different shapes and sizes from my wedding, and I would like to have them in here. I'm scared they're gonna get wet though. I'll do it for the video. Just put some candles around. Let's just be cute and witchy and whatever our brand is. So I think I'm gonna take the candles, because I have a million that are like this size. I think I'm gonna put them on the windowsill because I have those crystal thingies up there. They do glow, like they light up. I might show you one time in the future when it's like not sunset. I did not paint that thing. It came with the house, I don't know. Hi, it's day 2. Actually, it's a couple days later. It rained like crazy yesterday, and surprise, surprise, everything we did as far as drying stuff up has been completely undone. So I'm in a great mood. That's a lie. I'm in not a great mood. Feeling tired and bloated because according to the Glow app, it's almost Shark Week. Just girly things. Do I look crazy? This shirt is weird. I got it from Burke's. Jeez, I look bad. So I think the first thing I want to do is probably purge some of these really old art supplies that some of them I've had since I was 12. Start with a purge, be very satisfying. So this is kind of the table where I throw things if I don't know what to do with them. So a bunch of staples that go, and a staple gun that I probably stole from some shop accidentally. Of course, please don't come for me. This is obviously trash. I don't know what these are. They are, ooh. Ugh, yeah, those are done. To the floor. So I did want to talk to you guys about something weird. I'm a little nervous about this because this is not our house. This is a family home that we have been lucky enough to rent until we buy a house. So I don't want to offend anybody by talking about spooky stuff happening in this house, but for a couple of weeks I've been waking up in the middle of the night and having, I almost want to call it sleep paralysis, but I'm not paralyzed, so it's probably a night terror. But I'll like sit up in the middle of the night and I'll stare at the exact same spot, like to the side of the closet in our bedroom. And Josh has to like do a lot of stuff to like get me to like wake up and then like lay back down like a normal person, but I will like and just like point or like stare at one spot like I'm just terrified of something. Sometimes I remember doing it and sometimes I don't. When I'm told that this has happened the previous night, my mind tells me that when I look into the closet, on one side I see what I assume to be a male figure in shape. It's all black. For some reason my brain is telling me that he has like a black hat on. So this went on for a few weeks. I started telling my girlfriends about it and they're all, you know, spooky like me. And they were like, well, what's, like, is there anything that's in the closet? So I went to my husband and I was like, what part of the closet am I looking in when I do that? And he was like, kind of to the left side. So I went into the bedroom and started digging through the left side of the closet, and there was a freaking Ouija board from like the 80s in there. It's unused too. It has not been used. So I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I moved it upstairs in case you were wondering. And I have not had a night terror since. I only told that story because I don't think it's actually the house. I think that it might be like me. It might be nothing. It might just be like I'm stressed out or something, but I don't know what I'd be stressed out. I'm just like alive. This is paint water, but it looks, sketch got completely destroyed, so rest in peace. This is one of the journals and they are so soft, and I'm not just saying that. Everybody has messaged me who's bought one and said that they're so soft. You can actually customize them, so you could get bullet graph paper lined like a normal journal, or you could actually get blank paper, so it's kind of like a sketchbook, which is really cool. They're pretty affordable, and I always have a coupon code right now. It's 10 off to save 10% on your order for this one, so check it out. This is the other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about. Getting this scanned has been the biggest pain in the donkey that I've ever experienced. I had to go to Staples 3 times to get this finally scanned in a resolution. The first time the car broke down, which is not Staples' fault, so I mean, unless it is. Second time, Staples, I went in there and I was like, hey, I want to get this scanned. I would rather somebody behind the counter do it because I don't want to mess it up. And this lady takes the painting and she's like, I don't know how good this is going to turn out. And I don't even know what that accent was. And I was like, okay, what do you mean? And she was just like, I don't know. You could do it yourself and self-serve. And I was like, can you just show me how? Because I will screw it up. So she went and I had her scan it for me, and she scanned like from here down and nothing else. And even before that, she was like, you want it in 300 DPI? And I was like, I need the highest resolution you can do. And she was like, well, we can do 600, but it's gonna be really hard to open. And it's like, I'm sorry, is it 2004? Like 600 DPI, are you kidding me? I got home and I realized that she scanned like a third of the painting. Rue drove me to a different Staples, and they weren't weird about it at all. They let me do it for free. They did it behind the counter for me. But then they like basically told me not to come back. Not because I was rude or anything, but because they were like, listen, we are not equipped to scan 9x12 paper artwork. Why do you have a photo section if you're unable to scan this? Like, I don't understand. They told me to go to Walmart because Walmart has superior machines to Staples. I mean, am I in an alternate dimension or something? I don't know. That made me mad. So now I'm in the market for my own scanner because I'm never doing that again. I'm gonna clean off this table. I think I'm gonna store my palettes right here because nothing ever gets wet right here. I also want to show this thing that Rue got me in Salem. It's got a triple goddess symbol, and then there's a rosemary wreath inside. Thank you, Rue. Okay, so this is how it turned out. It looks a lot better, so let's just walk through and see what I did. This is the trash pile. Not so satisfying, but that's everything I got rid of. Put my paper towels underneath the table so they don't get wet anymore, and the table is just clean. Some candles, some artwork, and I got my brushes, and then just nice clean, and then some gesso and some random mediums for acrylic. And then up here I've got my crystals. They light up, but you won't be able to see them right now because it's daytime. And then this boy looks a lot more satisfying aside from my poop smoothie. And I put the plastic over the top again, and then inside there I just put stuff that I barely ever use, so works out. Got all my writing utensils. I'm just gonna keep them in the easel because that's just what makes sense to me right now. I got some flowers and I put them on my heater. And then under here I have my case and my tape, some other stuff. I got this candle from BAM, sponge, some more candles, and then up here, my gifts from my friends. And then over here I have my ring light, my tripod, that's not pretty, but sorry. And then over here is some more stuff that I don't use a ton, but it can't get wet, so. Got some mediums and varnishes, a halfway done picture of Ivy. I can't believe I just showed you that. Yep, so here we go. Here's how it turned out. It's not perfect, but it looks a lot more aesthetically pleasing in here. I did want to say thank you for the response on my last conspiracy video. The views are still down, but the response overall was like 100% positive. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's an awesome video. It's super scary and it'll keep you up at night, I promise. So thank you for helping me clean my studio. It looks a lot better. I hope you guys didn't hate this video format. I like to watch people clean, and I don't know if I cleaned well or if it was aesthetically pleasing or satisfying or whatever. I'll see you guys next week. We're going to be talking about the Thule Society. It involves secret societies, obviously, the Illuminati, and also Germanic mythology and Nazis. So it's going to be fun. Stay tuned.